Stay low. Recon sortie heading this way. The ship looks intact.
Something tells me that's only because the Didact wanted it that way.
This is Lasky to UNSC Infinity. We're up to our next bad guys down here. Does anyone read?
This is Sierra 117 of the UNSC Forward under Dawn. We're on station, ready to assist.
Negative copy. Sounded like you said forward at the dawn coming in.
Signal's bouncing in and out. I can't clean it up.
Light up their friend or foe tags. We're gonna need something to zero in on.
I'm seeing numerous IFF tags. Painting the closest one on your HUD.
Infinity to Commander Lasky. We've lost contact with intelligence. Report in.
They must not have received his distress call.
Hello and welcome back to my Halo 4. In the last episode, we played through the third mission of the campaign, which was Forerunner, and today we'll be playing through mission 4, which is Infinity. And it's honestly a pretty close tie between this and the 7th mission as to which is the weakest in the campaign.
One of them's an officer. Check his IFF tag. The tag IDs him as Jimenez Paolo J.
Then Lasky's still out there somewhere.
And it's actually, like, this mission and the 7th mission don't have a lot in common when they're at their best, but when they're at their weakest, they have a lot of things in common. So, basically, the first half of this mission is great, and the first half of the 7th mission of the campaign is also great. The second half of both of them is, less than stellar. And, oh, look at that, there's my, there's the pinpoint achievement taken care of. And I believe the infantry eliminator, did I say achievement? I meant to say challenge. I believe the only, PvE, the only gold PvE challenge I have left to complete this week is, the one for taking out 200 infantry units. Okay. So this is where things get a little bit difficult, is trying to deal with that, that knight from range. Also, you notice I'm being very, very cautious with my shots here, because I don't have a lot of DMR ammo, and I really need to be, very conservative with how many shots I use. Okay, so I'm trying to do some AR stripping from range. No. Okay, so the goal was to try to take you out before you spawned in the Watcher. Oh, God. And this is why... Okay, we gotta retreat. We gotta retreat. Gotta retreat a little bit and get away from that pulse grenade, and we just gotta get to cover and regroup. Yeah, so first I wanted to take out the knight before he spawned in the Watcher. I was unsuccessful. Then I wanted to take him out before he summoned a bunch of crawlers to support him. And I was unsuccessful in that as well. So, now we're just gonna have to rely on taking him out when surrounded by everything else. Got him. Okay, there we go. And now I gotta get the hell out of here and take down the remaining crawlers. Okay. I'm actually gonna ditch my DMR temporarily and pick up this bolt shot right here, so I can use this against the... just to save everyone with the DMR. Because, like I said, the bolt shot isn't useless. It's just there's absolutely no reason to use it instead of the DMR or light rifle, unless you're trying to conserve ammo for one of those two weapons, as I was trying to do. So, running a bit low on ammo, mainly just because that encounter took a little bit longer than it probably should have, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. Probably, hopefully. I mean, like I said, worst comes to worst, we can always grab a bolt shot. I just rather not. There we go. Okay. So the Watcher, I think, looks like we managed to take out the Watcher before it spawned in any more enemies, which is, that was the goal. The goal was to take out the Watcher before it could summon any more of its little friends. And there's our cannon fodder. Did I say infantry eliminator? Whatever. It's the same thing with a different name. It's taking out 200 infantry units in campaign or firefight, I guess. And you are fighting with a Marine, and now you're dead. Cool. I mean, not cool, because...
What was that he dropped on the ground over there?
Not cool that the Marine died, but cool that the Knight died, because it makes my life easier to not have to take out the Knight. And here's yet another instance where they hand-deliver you, specifically provide you a certain armor ability for a certain encounter.
This is what they've been using.
Yikes. We just got absolutely annihilated by that. I was trying to scan the horizon just to look out for any of the binary rifle snipers, but clearly I was unsuccessful in doing that. So yeah, there's a couple crawlers here that have binary rifles, and the goal is to take them all out before they become problematic. I think that's most, if not all of them. I don't know how many there are exactly. But it looks like... Oh, okay, you're rushing me. Well, looks like we took out all the binary rifle silencers, because the rest of them are just just regular crawlers that are just kind of jumping about. But yeah, so they... once again, it's an instance where they give you a very specific... Excuse me, armor ability for a very specific section of the game. Which is kind of annoying. Because it's the same problem that Reach had. Where they're... Instead of allowing you strategic options with what equipment pieces you take to certain encounters... you really only have one option, and it's whatever the game decides to give you, which is kind of annoying. Especially since, like, immediately after this encounter, it just, the fog completely clears up. Like, this is the only section of the mission where it's even the slightest bit foggy. Which is, it's like, at that point you may as well have just not even had the section at all. But, whatever. Anyway, that is, I'm just gonna switch it out for an auto sentry here, because like I said, the second we get out of the section, we won't need it anymore, so there's no point in holding on to it at all. Hello. I'm not gonna waste, actually no I am. I'm gonna throw a pulse grenade there to try to keep the crawlers back, so I have less crawlers to deal with while dealing with the knight. Which, okay, teleported away, and he teleported back there, and there we go. He was one headshot away, so I knew that I was originally a little worried that he was gonna teleport away, but then I realized, oh wait, there's nowhere for him to hide. So and he's one shot away, so it's not really anything to be concerned about. And we're gonna switch to the assault rifle here just to conserve ammo for the DMR. We have plenty of assault rifle ammo, not a lot of DMR ammo. I think we're about to be able to replenish it here soon. Although, what did the knight have? Did the knight? Aha, here we go. Knight. I figured that because I thought I remembered the knight having a light rifle, so I wanted to check to see if we could actually grab it, and sure enough, we were indeed able to grab his...
Another IFF on the far side of this thicket.
Grab his light rifle. So, and then here's the IFF tag. Well, that didn't do anything. I mean, it kind of...
been through here recently by the timestamp.
It made them jump a little, I guess. That's something that grenade accomplished. But other than that, the frag grenade didn't do a whole lot. That's another minor thing about this game, is that it seems like frag grenades have been majorly nerfed from previous games, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, plasma grenades and pulse grenades are still useful. It's just I wish that frag grenades were also useful. But, I mean, so, the thing is, there's a lot of things in Halo 4 that they definitely fixed in Halo 5. So, you know, it's like, I mean, do I want to, I think the Magnum's probably going to have more ammo. Yeah, this is going to have more ammo. Not by much, but still. Okay, well, I mean, we'll use this in a second, but right now we got to take out that Watcher from range. But Halo 4 is a great game. It's just that there were a couple core issues with the campaign that 313 would go on to fix in Halo 5. Now, to be clear, Halo 5 also has its own flaws with the campaign, but it's very clear they learned from their mistakes with Halo 4. And I'm hoping that Infinite also learns from the mistakes of Halo 5. Because while both have great campaigns from a gameplay perspective, and I make that distinction because, as we all know, Halo 5's story is not good. It's actually quite awful. But the gameplay is still really fun, which is why I specified gameplay for both. Because the thing that matters most is the gameplay, and Halo 4 and Halo 5 both have great gameplay. It's just that they both have the strengths and the weaknesses, and Halo 5 definitely learned from Halo 4, and I'm hoping Infinite also learns from Halo 5. Because as I've said multiple times in the past, the only really perfect Halo game is Halo 3, and even Halo 3 does have like one or two flaws. It's just not enough to knock it down from a 10 out of 10. But no game is, so like I say perfect game as in like it's the closest you'll get to a perfect experience, with it being a 10 out of 10 with like one or two minor things. But all the Halo games have their strengths and their weaknesses, and they have their ups, their downs, their pros, their cons.
IFF tag, but as far as I can tell, we're moving into a choke point. This may end up as a dead end.
So, like I don't want to make it sound like I'm singling out Halo 4 and Halo 5 when it comes to things that they do good and bad, because I've been trying to point out things that each campaign does good and bad as we've been going through them. So, and we officially run out of Magnum ammo, so let's grab the bolt shot and use that against the rest of you. And the reason that I have no qualms about doing this is because I believe we're gonna be able to switch out this weapon for a DMR right here.
That's the friend or foe tag, but where's whoever it belongs to?
All right, so one death for that part of the mission. Not too bad.
Multiple IDs. Chief, they're friendlies.
Afraid we're gonna have to give you an IOU on that welcome home party. Tom Lasky, first officer of the Infinity. Never thought I'd see you again.
Seal her up!
I thought you'd be taller.
Ground forces are ordered to return to Infinity immediately.
Commander! Radio's hot!
Respond to com. On what frequency? What frequency, damn it?
Infinity, this is Commander Lasky. The Helkin recon teams are down. Repeat, all birds are down. We got numerous casualties and require immediate assistance. Over.
Finally. Did you get the coordinates of that gravity well?
Affirmative, sir, but we're gonna need a bus out of here.
Make it happen.
You were sent on a scouting run in the middle of an attack on the ship.
The captain thought Infinity could provide us cover and hold off the attack at the same time.
Sir, we'll never get the wounded back to the ship on foot.
I don't know if it's too soon to ask you for a favor, but we're gonna run out of breathing room here real quick. I don't suppose you're any good at clearing LZs.
On occasion. I'll send out an all clear once the area is secured.
A topographical scan of the area shows a break in the foliage north of here. Should be big enough to bring in a dropship for evac.
The most impressive thing about Halo 4 cinematics is the fact that they're all... Okay, except for the prologue and the epilogue, they're all in-game cinematics, which is really impressive to think about, because, like, all that... All the realistic animations and the detail in their faces, that's all rendered in-game. Like, it's not pre-rendered. The only pre-rendered cutscenes are the ones that appear at the very beginning and very end of the game, which is really impressive to think about. Also, this is very risky, but it's pretty much the only time in the game when I actually get to use the shotgun, so I'm going to take advantage of it while I get the chance. Because the shotgun, believe it or not, doesn't show up a whole lot throughout the Halo 4 campaign, and I think the reason why is because they wanted to... oh god, okay, he's getting aggressive. They wanted you to use the scatter shot instead, which makes a sense, because, you know, it's like, hey, we made new weapons, please use them. It's just unfortunate that you don't get to use the standard UNSC shotgun more often. So I will happily take advantage of any opportunity that I get to use the shotgun, I will take advantage of. Also, I am trying to protect the Marines as best as I can, because there is an achievement that you can get for keeping them all alive on Heroic or Legendary. It's just, like, it's not impossible, obviously, because there are people who have gotten all the achievements in this game, but it's as close to impossible as you're going to get without it actually being impossible, because these guys are, the Halo 3 Marines, they are not. They do not have the brains of the Halo 3 Marines, by any stretch of the imagination. Also, we are going to hold on, we're going to hold on to the shotgun for as long as we can, because I don't expect these guys to last much longer, and I can always just ditch the shotgun for the assault rifle that will inevitably be dropped by the guy back there holding the assault rifle, so I have little faith in their ability to stay alive. But I will give it my best shot to keep them alive for as long as I can. Pulse grenade back there to keep them back while I focus on the crawlers on this side. And okay, pulse grenade of your own. You've sandwiched us. Very well played, Knight. Very well played. Very well played. Okay, we gotta split them up. Just get back with the pulse grenade. Yep, there we go. Okay, that pushed the Knight back a little bit. Keep him back further with that frag grenade. Okay, I got the crawler, and then oh darn it, nice. Whew. Well, that went well. And somehow that Marine is, or that Spartan, it's a Spartan 4, but I'm gonna call him Marine.
It's Lasky. We're getting reports of friendlies pinned down near your position. Can you assist?
Yes. Yes, I can. I'm honestly surprised.
Cortana, we're on our way.
Surprised that we were able to get through that section as well as we did. Because that was pretty close with the constant... Well, once we were sandwiched between the two pulse grenades, I thought for sure that was going to be us dead. But somehow we managed to persevere. Okay. Hologram's worthless. Do either of you have anything useful for me? You have an assault rifle. You both have assault rifles. Okay. So, oh, I picked up my weapon for the DMR, I guess. I don't know when I did that, but we're not going to question it. Okay. Just shoot down the crawlers. Hey, take this for me. Take this so I can conserve ammo. I'm, pulse grenade, get him back. Get him back. Oh, that should finish him off, actually. Well, it didn't finish him off, but I saw the Marines crack their shields. So I knew that I was safe to go in for it. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to the Magnum for now. I'm gonna remember this DMR here for later, because I want to conserve ammo for that as long as I possibly can. I think there's gonna be another DMR at the top of the cliff that I can grab. I wanted to try to get in close with the shotgun attack that night, but once I saw my teammates pop the shield, I threw a pulse grenade down in case the knight tried to run away, and then I just used the Magnum to finish him off with a headshot. And I'm probably gonna waste all my Magnum ammo against these Watchers, but I do not want them reviving anything that I'm about to take out. Oh god, okay. Well, nope, hiding from you. Let's get up here. Get all the way up here. Let's try to, I'm gonna try to place my auto sentry, like, sort of at the same height as where the turrets are. So let's place it, like, right here-ish. Put it right here, and then run away as fast as I can. There we go. Okay, so now that we're up here, I'm gonna hop on this turret and shoot down the other turret. There we go. And we got it. Okay. Now we just focus our fire on the knight. I've actually never taken that path before. Usually I just go straight at the middle and I bob and weave between the boxes to try to stay away from all the knights and the crawlers that are trying to kill me. But this time I actually took a little flank route over the log. So I never actually, I heard that. Yep, I heard that. I heard the sound of that knight. All right, take a pulse grenade of your own. There we go. Back with ye, and the shotgun has taken you out. I mean, it almost took me out in the process, but still. Worth it. Okay, I'll grab them.
We've got trapped trying to get through these doors. Look for an interface.
No, I'm not going to put you in the interface until I know for sure that everything here is taken out. The shotgun sounds, it is so satisfying. The sound effect is really satisfying. Okay, so I'm not going to put Cortana in there until I know for sure, until until I'm confident or I'm happy with my weapon choice. So I'm gonna go back and get some more weapons, and then I'll put Cortana in. Well, I got some more suppressor ammo, but that's about it. I was trying to find an assault rifle from, you know what? We're not going to talk about it. There was one right there the whole time. I was trying to find an assault rifle from one of the fallen Marines, but I couldn't find any of them. And I was also trying to see if I could go back for my DMR, but that's despawned, so that's unfortunate.
Doors open into a cave system with a space large enough for an LZ. Hold them off long enough for me to open the doors.
With pleasure, Cortana. Alright, so priority number 1 is going to be finding the knight and taking him out. So you're right. Oh, we're going to teleport away, are we? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just keep your crawler friends at bay until you decide on a spot to sit and chill. There we go. Now I can take you out. Well, for as long as you teleport around, I can't really do much against you. But once you pick a spot to settle in for a while, then I can actually use the turret to take you out. Okay. Now let's let the turret cool down. I'll use the light rifle against you, and I can always replenish my ammo for the light rifle from the knights that we take out during this holdout section. But we basically only have one more encounter left in the mission that isn't on rails, and I'll get into a little bit more of what I mean by that when we get to it. But let's just say we're approaching the part of the mission where it massively declines in quality. So we're gonna enjoy this holdout section while it lasts. We still have one more good encounter, but then after that it's gonna take a massive decline. So is that it? There should be more waves. Yeah, there's a knight. Okay, I knew we weren't done yet. Although I'm not sure exactly how many waves there are here. I don't know how many more knights we have to take out. But I'm gonna hop off the turret just to. Okay, so there's more coming in fast. Yeah, just keep my eye on the horizon so I always know what to expect. And I keep getting points toward an eagle-eyed achievement. I don't know. I mean, I can assume that it's probably for using long-range weaponry, which I guess a turret does qualify as long-range weaponry. But I imagine that challenge is meant for things like the sniper rifle. Also, he just deployed a second watcher. I think he just deployed a second watcher to help him out. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. This might get me killed. This might be about to get me killed. Yep, this is gonna get me killed. I gotta get off the thing. I gotta get off the thing. That was the wrong kind of grenade. Place a pulse. I gotta get back to the thing. Also, how did I incorrectly throw the grenade twice? I moved right on the D-pad to throw the pulse grenade, and yet somehow I threw a frag grenade both times. How exactly did that happen? I have no idea. But now that I've taken out a couple of the crawlers, I'm gonna hope that I have enough shield strength to focus fire on you. Come on, take him out. Got him. Okay, I got him and I got his little auto sentry friend. Now I just gotta focus on the remainder of his crawlers. And, okay, I couldn't stop him before the turret overheated, but that's fine. I can just shoot you. Working on it, Cortana. Nope, don't summon a watcher. Got him just before he could shield him. No, don't revive him. Do not revive that knight. Okay. Are we good now? Are we done? Is that a win? Yes, it is. Okay, so how are we doing on light rifle ammo? We seem to be doing. I mean, we could be doing better. The question is, oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Apparently there's more. I was unaware that there were more crawlers that we missed. Okay. So does this have more ammo? Yes. The DMR definitely has more ammo than the. Because the thing is, you may be thinking to yourself, what? You're insane. The light rifle obviously has more ammo. It has. Oh, well. Now it has more ammo. I mean, wait, no, it still has less ammo because the thing is. I just keep walking over light rifles accidentally. Okay, so the thing with the light rifle ammo is that you have to, whatever amount it says you have to divide that by 3 because it fires 3 shots at once. So even if it says that a light rifle has 108 shots, that if you divide that by 3, that equals a total of 36 shots. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you're comparing ammo counts. But the light rifle does have more ammo now. Anyway, as far as what I'm going to use for my shield stripping weapon, suppressor is definitely what I'm going to go with here. Just, you know, because we'll be able to more easily replenish ammo for this moving into the next section. Anyway, also I checked what the challenge is. It's for getting kills with using UNSC weaponry, which is not what I expected that to be, even in the slightest, but yeah, I guess it makes more sense.
Sorry about back there. That hatch of security was more difficult than I expected.
It's all right.
It's not all right. Nothing about it is all right.
This cave is really pretty. I mean, Halo 4 as a whole is just absolutely gorgeous game.
Knight! Wait, what's he doing?
Covenant?
You're working with the Prometheans?
I am very used to the ODST grenade arc. I don't know if you could tell by that how pitifully I threw that frag grenade right there. Anyway, yeah. So this is what I've been referring to previously in regards to the whole three-way battle thing, because now the Covenant and Prometheans are working together against us, which unfortunately kills any semblance of three-way battles, because since they're teaming up against us, we can't, like, there obviously can't be three-way battles because there's now only 2 teams. It's Covenant Promethean versus us. So it's us against the universe, basically. Which is unfortunate because three-way battles have always been one of the best things about Comet Evolved was the three-way battles that you got to partake in. Actually, sometimes four-way battles because there was Sentinels, Flood, Covenant, and you. But anyway, the thing I was annoyed about in the last section is because I kept switching my grenade to try to get the freaking pulse grenade out.
How quickly the Didact has unified these Covenant.
And yet somehow I still kept throwing my frag grenades. I just was not paying any attention to what grenade I actually had out, apparently. Anyway, okay, so I'm trying to... I think everything's really far away. Yeah, nothing seems to want to rush me, although that knight might be getting ready to get aggressive, because he just teleported somewhere. I don't know where. I mean, I know he went to the left, which is why I think he might be... Yep, okay, he got a little bit more aggressive. Can I stick this knight? No, I did not stick the knight, which is unfortunate. But I can try to get him with the pulse grenade. Okay, he can't go back now, because if he tries to go back... Okay, that just stripped his shield. Nice, we got him. Okay, that actually worked out for us. Because the thing with the pulse grenade is if he tried to go back, it would have killed him. So he was stuck where he was, or he either had to stay where he was, or he had to push up, and he chose to stay where he was, which drained his shield, and then I was able to finish him off, because it stripped his shield. Okay. This one's gonna get aggressive. This one's gonna get aggressive. Oh god. Okay, buddy. Okay, pal. How about we don't? Nope. Give me the, okay, auto sentry there to watch that, and then I'll watch this, and then I'll watch this side while we regenerate. We should not have survived that. We absolutely should not have survived that encounter, and yet somehow we did. Okay, well, I need a precision weapon, and I believe that Jackal that we took out up here had a carbine, so let me see if I can grab his carbine. Thank you very much. Okay, it doesn't have a whole lot of ammo, but we're gonna have to make it work. Is there anything in this cave? Yep, I knew I saw something. I knew I should have grabbed the shadow shot, but it's fine, because we just drained his shield. Got him. Okay, now we gotta fall back. Get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go grab that scatter shot now, in case that happens again, because that's the second time that a knight was trying to rush us, and it almost got us killed. The lack of a scatter shot almost got us killed twice, so let me grab this. Thank you very much. Okay, so what do we have left? One knight, an auto sentry, so we gotta take that out. A jackal over there, and a bunch of grunts. Okay, well, now we have no precision weapon. Well, our only option here might be to get really aggressive with the scatter shot. It's not a great option, but it might be all we have. Unless I can try to get him with the needler, that could work. because we don't have any precision weapons. Okay, let's try to get him with a needler. Okay, there we go. We took him out. So no, you have a needler. Okay. Put an auto sentry down here to watch this side, and then go around this side. Frag grenade back. Keep him back. That didn't kill him, but this certainly will. This will take him out, and we got him. That was the last enemy. Nice.
Cortana to Lasky. LZ is secured.
Roger that, Cortana. I'll give you the coordinates. Mayday, Mayday, code red. Hostile elements attempting to gain entrance to the Infinity Bridge. They're outside the hatch! Doors breached! Doors breached! All units return to Infinity immediately. That's an order. Chief, I'm redirecting the Spartan force to rally point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot. Until we catch up, you have tactical command of the forward assault force. Rendezvous with those men and take back that ship.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Chief. Lasky out.
This is Pelican 595. We have the Chief on board and are outbound for Rally Point Alpha Sierra Foxtrot.
Ah, shooting without a reticle. You know what that reminds me of? Lasso.
Let him have it. We're good to go, Chief. Let's show these Spartans how it's done.
I always love that line, because, you know, it's the classic team of Cortana and Chief, like, let's show these new guys how it's done. But anyway, so, you know what shooting without a reticle reminds me of? Lasso. You know what Lasso is? Not fun. Because I've recently finished playing through Halo 3, because like I said, I've been trying to go for all the achievements in MCC, and obviously one of those achievements is clearing out all the Halo campaigns playing on Lasso, which is legendary with all skulls on, which is not fun in any discernible way in any of the games. And one of those skulls in every game except Combat Evolved is blind, which means you have to play without a reticle, which is not fun. Sorry, not without a reticle, without a HUD. So, not fun at all. But so, here we now begin the second half of Infinity, which is significantly worse than the first half. Because, remember in Halo 2...
117, Lasky. We're touching down just north of your position. Proceed to starboard hangar 2-19 and we'll link up with you there.
Remember in Halo 2 when I was talking about how one of that game's biggest flaws in its level design is the fact that basically every single one of the vehicle sections is entirely linear with no room for open-ended combat or anything? Yeah, that's basically Halo 4 as well. It really sucks that Halo 4 repeated Halo 2's, oh god, errors or flaws when it comes to, or mistakes. They repeated Halo 2's mistakes when it comes to how the vehicle sections were handled. And it's not all of them. Like I said, last mission we had some ghost combat that was pretty fun. And the next mission is awesome with its vehicle sections. But by and large, the vehicle sections are very, very on rails, very linear. Like this section is just driving through a very linear pathway with a Scorpion and blasting everything in your path, which is basically exactly what Delta Halo was in Halo 2, which is not fun. So, I mean, Delta Halo had some great Warthog combat, but the Scorpion combat was not the strongest part of that mission. It was absolutely the weakest. And it's not just the Scorpion. There is another vehicle section coming up after this, and it's, I don't want to say worse. I mean, they're both pretty trash. I don't know. It's hard. It's actually no. I'd say that the next vehicle section in this mission is definitely worse than this one because, like, there aren't many Scorpion sections throughout the Halo games that are open-ended. Because by and large, the satisfaction in using a Scorpion is driving down a path and just blowing up everything in your path. But like that's not all the time. There are exceptions to that rule. And it's just that because the Halo 4 also has flaws with Warthog combat, which is it's really hard to screw up Warthog combat with how linear those sections are. That it just adds on to the pile of vehicular problems when it comes to Halo 4. Whereas the next section introduces a new vehicle, and I'll withhold my comments until we actually get there. But underwhelming is an understatement. Also, I may or may not have just accidentally blown up our friendly Warthog, but it's not like it would have been all that useful to us anyway, so I don't feel too bad about it. What I will say though is it's very easy to crack par score in this mission because, as you can see, we already have 55,000. What's the par score again? It is 25,000. We've long since destroyed the parts core for this mission. And we're not even, like, I'm pretty sure I've cracked 100,000 on this mission before, just by playing on Legendary. Like, no skulls or anything. So, I mean, aside from Grunt Birthday Party and I Would've Been Your Daddy. No scoring skulls, I should say.
Eyes on Major Alpha Bravo. Collecting contact. Need a firing line.
I'll say this. The actual Scorpion controls are practically unchanged from Halo 3, you know, with the whole, drives fast, is very accurate, is very powerful. That's pretty much unchanged from Halo 3, so props to 343 for that, at the very least. Anyway.
Master Chief, this is Captain Del Rio. Lasky just radioed. You picked a hell of a time to rejoin us.
Sir, what's our status?
That satellite took down the ship's defenses and is extracting data from the ship's mainframes as we speak.
Can we break the connection?
Main point of contact's on the ship's upper hull. The fastest route is through the maintenance causeway. There's a Mantis docked inside the door. Take it. You'll need the extra firepower.
Yeah, so that second vehicle section I was talking about, it's the Mantis. And if you don't know what the Mantis is, it is a one-man powered, essentially power suit. And that's the best way I can describe it. It's a power suit, essentially.
The hatch to the maintenance causeway is jammed. Let's do something about it.
So you can shoot the door with your machine gun with right trigger. It can overheat, or you can use left trigger to fire missiles individually, or charge them up and fire them all at once. Either way, there's only 2 Mantis sections in the entire game, and they're both really, really not fun. Because for as linear as the Scorpion section is, at least you were still outside. At least there was still an illusion of open-endedness. But with this, there's no illusion at all. It's just, I mean, the music is awesome. Even though it's kind of hard to hear over the sound effects. But, I mean, the music is awesome. Although that's the case with every other Halo game as well, so. But, it's just linear corridor after linear corridor until the final section, which does admittedly open up a little bit. But at that point, it's just like, at that point, it turns into the slow-paced wave defense sequences from Halo 2. And that's not fun either, so. Just the second half of this mission just takes a really, really steep decline after the first half, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, just there's not much interesting things I have to say here, because you just plow through everything. You'll notice, even though I have no shields, I'm basically indestructible. Like, there's essentially nothing that can kill me, because the Mantis is just that powerful. So even though there are absolutely no shields for this Mantis right now, that doesn't change anything.
Get access to Infinity's data stores. Let's get topside.
I'm working on it, Cortana. There is one more cool thing you can do with the Mantis that I will be sure to show off when I'll show it off right now. I can do this. I can step on enemies, which is admittedly pretty cool. You know, it's a pretty cool thing they added. It's not useful a lot of the time, but whenever, if you can never get close enough, if you ever get close enough to an enemy to where you can step on them, pretty cool, pretty satisfying to do. But it's just it's rare that you do get to do it because of how far back you end up. Because most of the time, by the time you reach an enemy, you've already, like, by the time you get within that range up to where you could use it against an enemy, they're usually probably already dead because you've blown them to smithereens with your missiles and your machine guns. But yeah, as you can see, I don't think my shields have regenerated since I got in the Mantis. Okay, they're regenerating now. You'll also notice that my shields regenerate so slowly that you may as well not even have them. Because, as you can see, it clearly does not matter whether you have shields or not. Nothing can kill you whether you have them or not. So, I don't know. It also seems like the recharge time for the shields is reduced to what the recharge time is on easy, which is odd. Anyway, our score is now at 75,000, just so you know. Just for those of you who are keeping track.
Chief, it's Lasky. Come in.
Go, Commander.
how they're blocking the Infinity's defenses.
Exactly what we were thinking. Neutralize them so we can get our guns back online and show that satellite more than just a big paperweight.
We're on it, Commander. Cortana out.
Another thing, the voice acting for Halo 4 is by and large stellar. Specifically when it comes to Chief and Cortana, is phenomenal.
See the jammers, 3 of them. Shoot them down.
But even Lasky has some really great dialogue later in the game. It's just that for some reason, even that cutscene in the middle was pretty great. It's just that some of the lines in this last part of the mission just feel really poorly delivered. Like exactly what we were thinking. It just sounds really, really bizarre. Like was that really the best take you had? I don't know. I feel like maybe we could have done another take for that line. I don't know. Just seems strange. Anyway, as you can see, we once again have no shields. We're being shot at from the ground, from the sides, from up above, from all around, up, down, and all around. And nothing can kill us because the Mantis is essentially indestructible. I mean, I'm still going to take out the Banshee because, you know, points. I mean, the Mantis hasn't taken any damage, but there is a new Mantis over here. So I may as well jump in it. Like, there's no inherent danger in staying in the old Mantis because it took no damage, essentially. You can see it's still perfectly intact. But it's like, there's a new Mantis here, so I may as well take it. You know, it's like, it's a thing where if there's anything... It's a thing where if there's anything that's going to get the Mantis killed, it's going to be those turrets. But even, like, it's still not that major of a threat. Okay, elites, you need to not exist. You need to stop existing. Also the grunts with the plasma pistols, definitely don't want them to stun us. And I hear some to my right, actually. Yep, I heard that. Don't think I didn't hear that, grunts. Get back here. Oh, being shot from above. Nice knowing you, Phantom. You can't really damage me from up there. If you were a little bit closer, then maybe I'd be more worried. But you are extremely far away.
Master Chief, the rate that thing's searching our systems just doubled.
Didact's not letting go without a fight.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine so. I wouldn't have expected the Didact to not put up a fight, but what you gonna do, I suppose. Alright, any more Phantoms inbound? Yeah, there's one coming in right now. Okay, let's see. It is possible to shoot down the Phantom with the Mantis. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. It's just, it takes a lot of shots. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Yeah, we're holding them off. Okay, hi, Banshee. And goodbye, Banshee. It's nice knowing you. Yeah, once the anti-air turrets come online, yeah, you're even more indestructible than you already were. There's basically nothing that can stop you. You are already essentially unstoppable. Now that we have these anti-air turrets up, like, actually what can kill us? Are we going to shoot down the Phantom again? Please shoot down the Phantom again. Once again, another Phantom shot down. Let's see if we can crack 100,000, because I know for sure that I have surpassed 100,000 points for this mission on previous runs. Let's see if we can do it again. It'd be really great if we can do it again for the sake of the Let's Play. I don't know if we'll be entirely successful in that, but we'll try. I'll give it my best shot. No guarantees it's going to work, though. Oh.
Done.
Captain Del Rio to Sierra 117. The MAC network's reading operational, but our EM relays are malfunctioning. You'll have to initiate the link manually.
Oh well, we didn't crack 100,000, but still 89,000, so not too bad. Also, only one death. That was not a bad, that was a really good run of Infinity.
It's working. The Didact's retreating.
Del Rio to Infinity, all hands. We are condition yellow. Stand down. Section heads report in, begin damage assessment.
What I want to know, people, is where the hell did those things come from?
It's possible that they're native to Requiem, or whatever counts as native for a Forerunner AI.
We've never seen this type of offensive reaction from any of the other installations.
Other installations?
Mr. Lasky.
Infinity's mission has been to locate the remaining Halo rings. And establish permanent bases to study them for decommission. We got locations up and running around installations 5 and 3, but lately they've run into some setbacks.
A science team got zapped excavating a Forerunner artifact. This sensor data is all that was left.
Interesting. These symbols are a derivation of the Forerunner glyph system.
And our geeks managed to pull some coordinates. I'll give you 3 guesses where it led.
Sir, Gypsy Company is prepped and ready to roll on your orders.
Thank you, Palmer. Mr. Lasky, you take point. I want boots on the ground in 60.
Captain,
This is a first contact scenario, Master Chief. Priority is to free Infinity from Requiem's gravity well and file a threat assessment back at FleetCom.
You mean we're leaving?
sir, Infinity drove the Didact back. He's vulnerable.
He isn't the only one. You know, I think you, of all people, would appreciate the benefit of living to fight another day.
Oh, never mind. We did crack time bonus. I mean, we did crack 100,000. We actually got the. I didn't think we were gonna get any time bonus for that, because. All right then. So we did crack 100,000 after all.